Hello friends, I apologize for my abrupt end at the last video, and I was just talking about the Rafales. Now with the third batch coming in, we totally have 11 aircrafts coming onto this. And point to note, last time we discussed that Tejas will now form the backbone of the Indian Air Force, and they shall be replacing the aging on rather already aged MiG-21s. The new NSA of US uh, security advisor, basically Jake Sullivan, in his first conversation after the Biden government took on, called up Ajit Doval, our NSA, and reaffirmed the president's commitment to US and India's strong partnership. Like I was telling, that just because by the change of presidents or prime ministers of a country, the relations suddenly don't go up or down. It is all controlled by the deep state, and it's a good thing that it has been overtly conveyed by the present NSA, because there were some speculations that Joe Biden has been anti-India. But if you see his cabinet, almost 20 of Indian origin, I think probably senators are there with him. Joe Biden has paused some Trump era's arms sales to Saudi Arabia and UAE. We had discussed this point about two updates back, wherein US was selling the F-35s and other aircrafts to the Saudi Arabia and UAE. Probably now this sale has been put on a pause, not totally cancelled. This pause, it says, is to allow the incoming leader an opportunity to review it, and it is intended to ensure arms sales meet US strategic objectives. A point to note later on. Overall, by the time I was making this video, India has delivered medicines to over 115 nations, mostly free of cost, and this is what is rattling China. And addressing the same in the World Economic Forum Davos, PM Modi said that these 150 countries medicine was delivered at a difficult time when the airspace of many nations was closed, and it says that even at this such tough times, India has made efforts that the world countries get this vaccine. So certainly this vaccine drive of ours and vaccine of pharma, India being called the pharma of the East, has certainly boosted up our economy and as also our image in the world. Government has made it very clear that Indian government has made it very clear that it plans to ban all private cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and what was being launched even by the Facebook and other things. So it's a word of caution for all those who believe that the cryptocurrencies will take over one day and there will be a virtual money wherever. But that is in a question mark. Recently, even I think in Britain also, they have taken up, they have put up measures wherein they have warned that they will lose all their hard-earned money in case they keep investing into the Bitcoin. Like with the success of the government app like Arogya Setu, now the second app which was created by the government of India is CoWIN. CoWIN is basically a digital platform to monitor India's COVID-19 vaccine drive, and it will be able to handle about 10 million vaccines daily, and one can register to it both online and offline, and the vaccinated people will get a QR code certificate. So it is a good thing, not saying that it's a great app or something, but it is an creation of government apps towards one particular direction. So our next thing will be the apps aggregator like Google Play, and how they can uh, blackmail a country in allowing only one kind of apps to be downloaded. Probably this is my last point of the evening. World's biggest drone called as Raven X will be launching satellites soon into space on a rocket. We had seen that a Jumbo 737 initially launching satellites, but this is a plane which needs to be flown by an aircraft. But this is a drone which can take off and launch the satellites into the low Earth orbits and the company which is producing this is the AVM, spelled as AEVUM, and the drone would fly itself into the specific altitude wherein it would launch a rocket, report, and come back. And it is said that this launch system is 70% reusable. That means it can be reused again without much effort. So growing one step more, the advantages of such drone launched is that you need not to be physically present at one country to launch a satellite. Prepare your drone, keep it ready in some part of the world or some island somewhere, and when the time comes, just launch that satellite and get your specific feed. Just imagine the kind of a system we had, and if we could launch a satellites directly onto the area of Kargil and other thing, how it would have changed our system. So overall, that's all friends for this update. I know it is a bit longer, and because of some technical reason, the first one got cut, the second one, so do pardon me on that. And I just hope you are going through and listening to all these updates on current affairs and some bits of SMTs. It will certainly see that use your imagination and think as to how the questions can be framed from this thing. If you are following my videos regularly, and I'm sure you will be getting most of it, and you will be able to attend the longer questions like 50 marks question very easily. Thank you and stay blessed.